shifting our focus now to some more news that we're tracking. U.S. President Donald Trump will be speaking with Russian President Vladimir Putin today in an attempt to convince his counterpart to accept a ceasefire in Russia's war with Ukraine and move towards a more permanent end to the three-year conflict. We understand this phone call is expected to take place this evening between 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and U.S. and Russia, both sides are going to be discussing the Ukraine war. All right, my colleague Gauri Dwivedi is also now joining us on the broadcast here. She's getting us more about this. Gauri, we understand efforts are being made, by the U.S. administration in order to bring an end to the war between Ukraine and Russia, and in that light, this important call is expected today.
Oh, indeed. This is, in fact, the call that could potentially end the longest land conflict since the Second World War. Because essentially the stage has been set. There have been preliminary rounds of discussions between America and the Russian delegations in Saudi Arabia, followed by, of course, ministerial level delegation talks as well on both sides. There are some issues on which give and take is expected. And what those give and take will be is essentially the broad contours of the peace settlement. Remember, Putin has said, and he's made it very clear, that he's not interested in a temporary ceasefire, because what the Russian side believe is that a 30-day ceasefire would allow the Ukrainian army to probably regroup and come back with stronger force. Also, let's not forget that Russia is speaking with a certain upper hand in the negotiations right now because they have the military momentum going with them. But remains to be seen what is the kind of give and take that happens between US and Russia. But President Trump is very clear that he wants to get over with this conflict at the very earliest. Contours of that, Kitty, is really going to be the big thing here.